They could. I can hear you at least. Hang on, let me check through the stream. Hang on, I'm gonna mute you. You freaking broke it. Great, now I'm talking to
Hello?
myself.
Hello? Yes? All right, I'm here now. I'm here now. I got the soundbar. My device. It did. Remember the last time we were in Discord and I couldn't talk to you guys? It had some phantom microphone. It did it again. What is going on? Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome. Sorry for the weird entrance there. I don't know what that was about, but hello. Yes, we're here. Art of Lore show. 2/3 of your favorite Warhammer. Try to tell you about lore and Paintcast. Just actually just talk and do more tangents than anything. But anyways, before we all start, I would like to say, buddy, thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good night. I know it's probably real late for you. And anybody else here that is here, welcome. Hello. Yes. Now that I can talk, I'm just gonna go ahead and change to the paint cam. And
before you break something else.
Yeah, exactly. Before something else breaks. Hey, at least my Necron head's working now. It wasn't working last time.
God, that pink.
You like the pink? I did blue last week, so it's pink this week.
Oh, it hurts. The
Red
eyes.
on pink is so good, isn't it?
It hurts.
Well, Bob, what are you talking about today? Since Alan is not with us today,
We shall be discussing a little bit of a twofer. We will be discussing 2 Phoenix Lords and their shrines today. Magan
microphone's
Ra.
more sensitive. It shakes the camera.
That's disturbing as shit.
That is funny. It shakes the camera. I got a paint mixer.
That's what we're going to keep going with.
Yeah. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
We will be going over 2 Phoenix Lords and their aspect shrines. Magan Ra and the Harvester of Souls and the Dark Reapers. And my personal favorite of all the Phoenix Lords, the Lord of the Fire Drakes, the Burning Lance.
Now
Fuel
these
gun.
guys are they're Craft World Eldar, right? When you talk about Phoenix Lords and all that.
Yep, they are Phoenix Lords.
Yeah, they're not part of the Dark Eldar, Drukhari, none of that.
No, they tend to have very bad relationships.
I guess they don't really like them, huh? Oh, I did do these guys.
Well, judging that at one point it got into one Dark Eldar's idea. All right, I'm here. You can talk about. Yeah. We'll get to it eventually.
Yarick.
Good
You
to
can
see
talk
you,
about
Ash.
Yarick now. Armageddon made it. Hello, Armageddon. How are you doing today? Or tonight, or whatever it is.
As I was saying, at one point a Druki Dreadlord got it in his head. I should say not Dreadlord, an Archon. Got in his thick skull of, if I torture the soul of a Phoenix Lord, all the souls that are inside of it, oh dear God, all the souls inside of it will make me live for very long, yes. And they picked the one with the melta weapon.
You have angered the Armageddon. So now you all shall suffer.
The chipmunk.
You also suffer the consequences.
Ugh. But first, we shall discuss the Dark Reaper Shrine. As we had discussed before, all the shrines embody a different aspect of the war god Cain. As such, the Dark Reapers embody his aspect as the Destroyer, not in just one way, but upon the threefolded path. It is not enough to simply kill your foe. You must rend their soul and destroy any living memory of them.
So
So
I
as
guess
if
you gotta do what the Emperor did to Horus.
I didn't catch that. What did you say?
You gotta do what the Emperor did to Horus.
Yes, that is the threefolded path.
Yeah.
Except they haven't exactly. When I tell you the proper way of the threefold path is, how do I say this? Oh, perfect example. What Rome did to Carthage,
Just get gone.
meaning there is no other writings about Carthage from Carthage except from the Roman point of view.
I can show
That's
you
it.
history
Ugh,
now.
that
I'm
voice
sorry, Bob.
hurts.
Do you not understand what
No, I can barely hear you, and it hurts my soul.
I'm saying?
I fear the demons tearing at it. But, as I was saying, they embody the aspect of the destroyer, with their skull masks echoing their founder, Magan Ra, the harvester of souls. And this creepy looking motherfucker. Shameless plug to the Discord, by the way, if you want a picture of the most scary looking elf I've ever seen in my long years as a servant of the Emperor.
I want to get an emote of a Night Lord screaming Discord, and it'll be our picture for our Discord link. Yes, Bob? Sounds like a good plan?
Yep.
You don't even know what I said, did you?
Nope.
Oh, this is funny.
But yes, as I alluded to in my little comment in the announcement, Magan Ra is one of the few Phoenix Lords. In fact, I believe he's one of two that has never tasted the flames of rebirth, meaning he has never fallen.
He's
That is the
original.
same. He is the same Magan Ra as the one that learned at the feet of the original Azurman. And with what eventually happens in his story, you'll understand why this is a scary knife here. For as the other aspect warriors trained in melee combat, Magan Ra came to the conclusion that it is not enough. We must master all forms of war if we are to truly annihilate our foes. Thus, the Dark Reapers embody this. They are the heavy armored fire support unit of Eldar strike forces, carrying their dangerously powerful Reaper. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Reaper launchers, which is a combination of a rapid fire rocket launch, a missile launcher, and a heavy machine gun. With the accuracy of a sniper rifle.
So just guns upon guns upon guns?
Yes, they are literally.
In your long years.
I said years, not ears. Get the dust out of your gas mask and hearing ports. But the Dark Reapers believe to obliterate a foe from range. Thus, their equipment is based mostly on providing protection, stabilization of their heavy weapons, and targeting. That fancy dancy helmet that the Dark Reapers wear comes with a special tracking instrument.
They don't wear
They
the
can-
bowling ball helmet, do they?
Hmm?
Hold on, I'm actually like, hold on.
Ah, they don't wear the bowling ball helmet, do they?
No, they wear that kind of helmet, the one that has an extra long gates on the sides. It links
Oh.
to their weapon.
I'm not in general. That's why I'm not seeing it. Ah, there you go. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that Eldar helmet is a lot better than the other ones I've seen. God damn.
Which one? The second or the first picture I sent?
I like the second one.
Yeah, that's a Dark Reaper.
He got a big forehead, but I like it.
Well, it's supposed to be the skull of Cain.
Oh, okay. Well, it's better than the bowling balls I see. The bowling pins, not bowling balls.
Yes, the Guardian helmet. But, as I was saying, they could literally see down the barrel of their weapon. They become the missile guiding system. I wish that was a joke.
They become the missile guiding system?
You ever heard the joke, the missile guidance system? Memes?
Apparently not.
Wow. Shows that you've been hiding under a fucking tomb.
You really pissed Chipmunk is over? Hold on. Man, you really pissed off Armageddon.
I said we get to it. Jesus.
Because now I get to say, come play with us.
Oh, dear God. But the
I
Dark
it's not old anymore. I gotta change it. You can get to it faster. Yeah, with all these changes, it's gonna take a while later, Bob.
Every time I have to deal with a new voice, I push it back another 3 hours.
It's saying it. They're all not even here. It's just me and you.
As such, the Reaper launcher, as it's referred to as, is a incredibly accurate piece of anti-infantry and anti-vehicle weaponry. Like, into an insane amount of dangerous. Pair that up with a XR's Tempest launcher, which is just a bombard version of that with much more firepower. It becomes a very dangerous thing to go anywhere near an Eldar battle line. And I haven't even talked about the angriest of them all. Their weapons are like rocket launchers. You know that big thing Magan Ron's carrying around, Kyle?
Oh, is that one of the guys you put
That cannon of his?
okay?
Kyle, I think you broke it because I can't hear you.
What? You can't hear me? Hello?
And now I can hear you.
I was gonna say, I'm showing up on the bar, the mixer.
As I was saying, his is a... How do I say this? How to
I know about
describe...
there. If I'm again, can you hear me? You just tune up at the hole, man.
To describe the Harvester. Picture yourself in World War One. You have a light armored tank. What he is carrying is a Browning 50 cal with black tips. Meaning you don't have
Oh, boy.
armor, you have concealment.
Turn out the black tips.
And he puts it to dangerously deadly use. In the old lore, when the Harvester was made, Kyle, the Phoenix Lord recognized it as such a dangerous weapon. He blinded and cut the tongue out of the weaponsmith that made it so that he may never create its like again.
Yeah. That's a little overboard, don't you think?
Judging that this thing has been known to shred Land Raider armor, no.
I mean, it is 40K.
It's a heavy machine gun with suppressing. But we're not even getting to the Magan Ra's most. To speak of Magan Ra, how does this? He is a native of the hive of the Aldari craft world of. Hang on, I have the name written down here.
Are you gonna be able to say it?
It's a weird one. I have it written down how to pronounce it.
Oh, yes, you have the pronunciation. Look at you. Being all official and everything.
Ay. God damn it. My notes are failing me.
Okay,
Come on,
forget
Windows.
about the whole day professional thing. I can't online.
Altanasar. There it is. A craft world that when Slaanesh woke up and the Eye of Terror opened was just on the edge of that. The point where it got caught in the gravity well of the Eye of Terror. And was sucked back in, if you will. Only one person escaped the Doom craft world. And that was Magan Ra.
Alright, hold on. I'm back.
Okay. So, only one person out of the whole craft world made it out, and it was this boy right here.
Yep, the Phoenix Lord of the Dark Reapers. the angriest of angry men.
I could definitely see why you'd be a little angsty.
Oh, it gets even worse. He goes full Doom guy during the 13th Black Crusade.
He goes Doom guy? Oh god.
To the point where, during one of the last and greatest of the Hive fleets to attack the craft world of Yinden, Magan Ra showed up and basically broke the back of Hive Fleet Kraken that was assailing the craft world. So basically, the craft world was lost. The corridor to the Infinity Circuit. Out marches this son of a bitch. Turns the weapon from 6,000 RPM to 60,000.
So he's a coward and
RPM.
ran away. Oh, hold on.
I am a banana.
What the fuck?
Bob, this is gonna be like your favorite episode.
Nobody even redeemed that one, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's right there, bud.
Chipmunk is over. Hold on. Creepy doll.
And then keep going.
I see nothing. Hang on. Let me refresh. It says, hold on. I don't see anything else. I'm going to take your word for it.
I'll say, you try and get out of it, but that's okay. I see the bananas.
Ash. Armageddon. Yurik is dead and he died a coward's death.
Oof.
Anyway,
I'm getting angry.
I'm getting tired of hearing high-pitched and small creature noises. I'm about to go like a space wolf off on him. As I was saying, during the 13th Black Crusade, when all forces threw themselves against the great enemy, as the nightmare realm of the Eye of Terror vomited forth legions of Chaos Space Marines, cultists, and demons, it was right where the veil was thinnest. And thus, Magan Ra dove back into the warp. I'm not sure if this is currently lore because it doesn't refer to anything of the fall of Acadia or the Citrix Maledictum. However, what is known, eventually before the end of the 13th Black Crusade, Magan Ra dragged out the craft world out of the Eye of Terror.
He pulled that craft world out of there?
He doomslayered his way through it the entirety of the fucking warp to find his lost craft world and save it.
Damn.
When I say this motherfucker is the second meanest of the Phoenix Lords, I mean it. We will discuss the first meanest soon.
Oh, so he did all that and he's only the second?
He's the second.
Second best stream so far.
I already know what he thinks is first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yannick! But this did come with a cost. The Eldar of Antanazar would not remove their helmets in the presence of their kin. And it left a question not spoken any time and anywhere near Magan Ra. How could any living Eldar remain untouched by the Eye of Terror and chaos itself for over 10,000 years? Some spooky shit there.
A long time.
Yeah, in the Eye of Terror.
Yeah.
And what's
Fuck
even
that.
more, especially since Slaanesh kind of likes to eat Eldar souls.
And kind of lives in there?
Yeah. I don't know how myself, but I'm just going to chalk it up to weird space magic.
What else is new? Plot armor.
Like Magan Ra might have done something to the craft world. I will get into that. Well, no, I won't, because that part's not really canon anymore. At one point, Magan Ra was supposedly was carrying the entire that little skeleton thing on his back. You see, was the little piece of the infinity circuit of the craft world. and they
Like a
separated
part of this of the ship.
the Infinity Circuit, the thing all the Eldar souls go to when they perish.
Oh, okay.
So the theory was back then, it's not canon anymore, it was disproven, that they basically threw their souls into it and Magan Ra escaped with it.
No, that's like how he kind of like got him out.
He got their souls out, and then he went back for the bodies when he saw a chance. However, currently, I have no idea how they're still not tainted or gone full demon.
Yeah.
But I'm not. But I'm not gonna go ask the scary bone man either.
The scary bone man.
Here, let me show you a picture that if I saw in my dream waking up, I'd be absolutely pissing myself. You ready?
Sure. Let's see it.
Shameless plug to Discord, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Night-
that's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, nightmare. Judging that
Bob,
this mother.
Just going by some Chaos Demon lore, if I had a Bloodletter here with a horn, would the horn be made of brass?
Ooh, is it textured like a regular horn, or is it textured like a metal horn?
It doesn't really have texture on it.
Does it look like it has raised bits? Because if I had to guess, it would be a black horn with brass fittings upon it.
The only thing they have is that he has the corn logo like coming off the top of it.
Oh, that would definitely be brassed.
So that'd be a brass horn.
Yeah, that would be brassed.
Okay.
The
figure
horn
out-
itself might be a horn, like a demon's horn. But
so I should probably maybe I should make the horn black then, and then make the like it's brass coming off the top there.
yeah, like it's been stamped into the horn.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. We'll do that. I'll do brass for now, and then I'll probably touch it up later, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
But yeah, judging that Magan Ra also at one point decapitated a Catan shard with that damn scythe weapon of his. He's the second scariest.
He fucked up a Catan shard?
Yes, he literally beheaded it.
All right, then.
And he is the second toughest of the Phoenix Lords. Needed some water.
I could hear.
I needed some thirst. I need some sip. But
What's
yes,
that strange sound? Hold on. I'll fix it.
It just never ends.
this one's tolerable. At least I can understand you.
At least you can understand what I'm saying with this one.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
But as I said, the aspect of the Dark Reaper is to bring death at range, to destroy your foe in mind, body, and spirit, as if you never existed. It is impossible, nearly impossible for a Dark Reaper to miss his target. That's how dangerously accurate they are. Their only downside to their craft is they are much less mobile. They don't exactly get the benefits of the fleet of foot where, oh, I could just dodge bullets like Neo. Heavy armor, heavy stabilization equipment.
So they're a more heavy weapon kind of diddly-do.
Yeah, it's more often than not they're deployed with a wave serpent to get them in and out of an area fast.
Yeah, they don't run and gun.
No, they literally feet goes onto the folds and fuck their shit up.
Okay.
Yes, the Shrine of the Three Deaths, which is one of the disciplines of the Dark Reapers. The three deaths it refers to the slay the foe, and real speech is to merely one step upon the path of destruction. They must be destroyed both in memory and the immaterium. You also have another group known as the Shrine of the Jade Scythe, where they basically, how do I say this? What's a good example? They will basically bring as much heavy firepower to a situation as possible. Perfect example being from a history. Kyle, you know the temper incident, don't you?
Maybe?
Where North Korean light artillery piece shot the battleship Missouri.
Oh, you're talking like real world stuff. Okay.
Yes. And Missouri then turned all of its 16-inch guns on this poor little artillery position and deleted a hill. Yeah, that is their shrine in a nutshell.
Okay.
It's I don't care about it proportional response. It's a response, and there's not going to be a proportion of them left. As such, like all aspect warriors, they wear armors, which how to describe this? The armor of aspect armor is meant to mimic the aspect they are. With the Dark Reapers, it almost inspires dread upon those who stare upon them. You have the Reaper. Yep, I went over that. All right, that's everything of the Dark Reapers and their Lord Magan Ra. And as I said, now we will discuss the meanest son of a bitch amongst the Phoenix Lords.
So now he was just second. Doom Guy was second. There's someone worse than Doom Guy.
Yes, a guy who literally walked up to a greater demon of Slaanesh and just sliced its head off and then kept walking like it meant nothing to him.
Damn.
His title is the Burning Lance, and he is the Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons.
That just
They
makes me
also-
think of that meme where it's like, cool guys don't look at explosions. He just walks by, slices off head, and keeps walking.
How do you describe this mother?
Yarick! Oh, man.
The fire dragons embody the writhing, sinewy dragons of Aldari myth. They take destruction to it. The aspect of Cain's the destruction. Blood, Jesus Christ! What the fuck happened to my tongue? The aspect of Cain is to literally destroy their foe so wantonly and complete that there is nothing but ash upon the field. Their goal is the total annihilation and to the exclusion of all else. Salt the earth. They are aggressive, warlike, and they use close combat, heat-based weaponry to destroy vehicles and fortifications. And they take delight in this. They are the aspect of pure destruction. And it is said that their exarchs generate a corona of of flame around themselves when the battle lust is upon them, as if they were on fire. Here, perfect example being shameless plug to our Discord for more pictures. This is a fire dragon, Kyle.
Oh boy, I see the flames.
Yes, and that's a melta weapon basically he's
And
carrying
I
around.
see the burning. I don't go on fields. I'm an indoors kind of person. This is Armageddon. I was about to say in the beginning, it's like, yeah, you're talking about like, yes, the ash of on the battlefield. I'm like, you mean of Armageddon?
As I said, the fire dragons trace their lineage back to Fugan, the burning lance. When the fall and back to the days of old when the first shrines upon the barren world of Azir were raised, where the exiled Aldari settled for a time. He was one of the first students of Assyrian Azerman to study at the feet of the Master at the shrine of Azir, eventually losing himself upon the warrior's path as all the Phoenix Lords before him. As such, but he took a different path. He went and founded the Fire Dragon School. Those who chose to follow him, he taught the merciless application of destruction. As I said, molding his aspect shrine upon the dragons of Aldari myth. Even so, when the fallen phoenix Ara betrayed his fellows and attacked the shrine of Azir, Fugan refused to leave and was fought lost, the shrine destroyed and to never rise again. Ara was basically Kyle, the first Lord of the Phoenix of the first Phoenix Lord of the Striking Scorpions. he sold them out to Slaanesh.
Ooh.
So imagine the entire warp coming at the Shrine of Azir. And the Eldari scattered, except Fugan.
And there was only one.
He only for him to reappear almost 1,000 years later. And you want to know how he appeared?
Like a beast?
Oh yeah, during an Eldari Imperial team up. When all seemed lost, where the Eldari like, we're fucked. And this wasn't like, oh, humans betraying the L shit. Like everybody's like, we're gonna die here, but let's give it the best we got so we don't make ourselves look bad to the others. And then and it was upon a wet world, a wet, cold environment. And suddenly it started getting warmer and warmer. And everybody's looking around like, what in the fuck is that? And mind you, they're up against demons at this point. And a Keeper of Secrets charges the battle line, only to lose its head to what appears to be a flaming axe and an aspect warrior marching from out of fucking nowhere and set upon the demon hordes. The Eldari recognized him instantly. The burning lance. Fugan. He who is destined to, at the end of days during the Raha Dadra, the final battle of Eldari myth, where the last of their number will fall to destroy chaos. It is Fugan who calls them all together, all the Phoenix Lords. He who masters and truly becomes the god of destruction. He forms a chain of destruction to strangle the Slaanesh with. Yeah, that's an Eldar legend.
Well, damn.
He is destined, according to Eldari legend, to literally form a chain of destruction, tame the dragons, as in the Void Dragons, as the Eldari myths went. He form an unbroken chain of such destructive power that he will literally bind the Chaos Gods with.
Well, now.
Now do you going to say why I call this guy the second scariest? Or the first scariest motherfucker?
Yeah, compared to the other guy, compared to Doom guy, yeah, that's a little over the top.
The man, literally, he's depicted as in all the different aspects shrines that depict the Phoenix Lords. Azurian stands proud, leading his people. Magan Ra is depicted as the Dark Reaper, destroying the foes of man. You want to know how they depict Fugan?
Some type of like godlike thing.
Strangling two dragons, representing the dragon gods of wisdom and entropy.
Yep, strangling gods. Yeah, there you go.
Strangling two dragons, yes. The man has exactly 0 chill.
Oh, damn.
The fire dragons take an unbridled, savage delight in destruction. They will close distance and use their heat-based weapons. I'm just going to call it a melter from this point on. The entire war shrine is equipped with fusion guns, which is just melter weapons. They will literally smack a tank like it was in there. They also carry melta bombs. Kyle?
Melta bombs?
Disc-shaped fusion-based explosives, which can be attached to any surface and detonated at a command. The only catch
Oh, God. Yarick Light. 40 seconds, guys. And it happens again.
I'm back. Hello? Bob?
As I was saying,
Can you hear me, Bob?
I can.
Okay, good.
The short range of their weapons means they must close distance incredibly quickly, and they must even toss tactical flexibility out the window at times. There's a reason why the Fire Dragon's aspect armor is much thicker compared to that of any other shrine. It's actually designed to, instead of the old joke of why wear armor if you don't plan on getting hit, to I intend to take a hit and just laugh it off. It is made so the wearer can close distance and deliver the destruction that the shrine demands. And their armor is always painted in bright, fiery colors such as reds and oranges. They are demolition experts. In few armors, not even the mighty tactical dreadnought armor of the Adeptus Astartes can withstand the concentrated fire of a squad of fire dragons. And how do I even describe this? Their Exarchs carry an even more dangerous piece of equipment, simply referred to as, hang on, I'm going through my notes, a fire pike. It is a variation of the fusion weapons used by their fellow brothers. These weapons are more potent. These potent weapons predate the existence of the Imperium of Man itself. They operate similarly to melta weapons, with the range of las guns. Meaning, oh, I could snipe with this.
So it's a melter weapon that you do not have to get close with.
Yeah, it's a melta weapon that I don't need the close distance with. I'm just going to set your ass on fire. They also use a different piece of equipment known as a dragon's breath. I'll give you 3 guesses what this is, Kyle.
White phosphorus type of shit?
Yes, it's a flamethrower. It's a heavy flamer.
Oh, there you go.
Because when in doubt, crispy. Burninate. Crispinate. And the notable shrines of the fire dragons are the Burning Fang, which they like to, how do I say this? Literally ambush tank, like to ambush vehicle columns and then just charge them and shit with melta bombs and everything. Then you have the Burning Wing, which they never deploy without Wave Serpent support, meaning they can literally just shoot and scoot with melta weapons. And then you have the Red Worm Shrine, which all their Exarchs make exclusive use of heavy flamers, aka the Orc's worst nightmare. And as I stated, Fugen is one of those characters that in Aldari myth, he is destined to be the end. He was there at the fall of Medusa Phi, basically leading a retinue of fire dragon exarchs and assaulting the fuel distribution center of the Imperial forces. He is a mean motherfucker. It's said that even to upset him, he can literally incinerate you with a glance.
Look at you and you're on fire.
Literally, like almost as if he could just hippity hop. I've set you aflame with an angry lord.
A witch! He's a witch!
Even worse is he doesn't act like most Phoenix Lords or most Eldar or most anything. When he gets the more he gets injured, the harder and better he fights. Like during that first battle, he engaged with a massive group of greater demons. And whenever they managed to strike a blow against the Phoenix Lord, it's as if fire started leaping from his injuries, only scorching the demons further. He grew stronger and stronger as the fight progressed, as if the fury of the dragons themselves had taken over his arms, his attacks blazing even hotter, to the point where at one point, or in another bit of story, he literally dueled a Nightbringer.
A Nightbringer?
Yes, the Catan shard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was playing with it. At least that's how it caught off to me. He literally fought it to a standstill till all his people were free of it in the Necron warriors, and then he cut off its arm, he cut off its legs, and then he fucking put his axe around its head and then pulled straight up.
To the Night Rider.
To a here, let me send you a picture of Fugan, and you'll understand why that's even more impressive. Those are his weapons. He carries a melta weapon in his left hand and a giant fucking flaming axe in his right.
Someone's overcompensating for something.
I wouldn't say that to him.
If also, I have my good old Debbie cup. Look, it's the
Yeah.
Debbie girl who's right there in the chat thing.
Debbie, some great refreshment.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie. Anyways, continue.
Well, yes. Fugan is one of those Exarchs. When he shows up, it's the same way what happens when Space Marines finally show up. Things have really shat the bed. Like, how do I describe this? It's not a happy time when Fugan actually takes command of his shrine, and you're at Altark. It means either something bad is about, you're about to get some really bad fucking news, or shit has already hit the fan, and Fugan's coming to pull your ass out of the fire. And as I said, as far as the Eldari are aware, that is the original Fugan. The guy who literally stood at when all those demons and the fallen phoenix attacked the original Shrine of Azure. He basically pulled up his axe, looked at his melted weapon, and went, "Mama didn't raise no bitch." And to speak of the prophecy, he is literally, how do I say this? He is often depicted holding the cosmic serpents of wisdom and entropy in his fiery grasp. I will simply read right from the wiki, which I have written down. In his footsteps, entire worlds are set ablaze, for the dragons of Aldari myth are synonymous with destruction. His gaze is flame, smoke rising from the blustering skin of those who did not address him with the proper respect, and those who truly earn his wrath are swiftly reduced to ash. In many ways, it is Fugan who most embodies the warrior's obsession with their deadly craft. He devotes himself completely to the systematic and total destruction of all the Aldari race's foes, pitilessly culling them one by one until their deaths form an unbroken chain of retribution stretching across the stars. The Aldari believe, with this chain that he forged, Fugan intends to bind the dragon at the end of days. Though such a feat would mean mastery over destruction itself, the eventual fate of Fugan and the other Phoenix Lords is foretold in the last stanza of the Asatata, the legend of the Phoenix Lords, only known to the Harlequins of the Bards of the Twilight. It is said in this passage that it is Fugan who calls the Phoenix Lords to the last battle, the Rahadadra. The Burning Lance will be the last of his brethren to die in that conflict, when the footsteps of demon kings and demigods shake the galaxy, resulting in the death of the Aldari race and their gods alike, as the price for the elimination of the chaos within the Immaterium.
Huh.
Yeah, Angry Snake Boy.
Angry Snake Boy. Oh boy.
And yes, Fugan carries three pieces of equipment. Of course, his legendary Phoenix armor, the Fire Pike, which is his massive, elongated fusion-based weapon, which I told you about the other Fire Pikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, his is more souped up and it acts more like a melt-up sniper rifle.
Of course.
Because why the fuck not?
Of course.
The Fire Axe, the ancient weapon, glows red hot with the flames of its forging. Massive in size, yet still possesses the alien elegance that defines the works of Vol, Vol being the Eldari god of crafting. The Fire Axe has never cooled since the day of its crafting, and the runes on its surface constantly writhe in burning agony. So, suffice to say, he's a spicy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the show actually goes a lot more easy when there's no tangents.
I know, right? We're missing like the other half of all the tangents. Something's not right here.
It's not right.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about my stuff here. Yeah, what's going on? Hold on, I have to fix this. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. I had music playing. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know if it's safe to play, so I had to change it. All my settings are fucked. I hate having to reset everything.
Oh, shit. I still have so much time.
Was that really all you had on that?
That's all the shit that's written on both of them.
Damn.
And I thought I could get away with this until, surprise, that the tech priest didn't show up and no tangents.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we had our normal like tangents going, I definitely think you would be fine.
We'd be over near 10 o'clock, but well,
So this is what happens when we actually stay on topic.
why Bob tries to fight for it. Bob can actually get through a topic with all its points instead of having to cut shit out and throw it at the window.
Yeah, but how many people are actually here for the lore, though?
Fucking none, I bet. Most people are here for the tangents and the memes.
Tangent, memes, and stupidity. Which we are all happy to oblige.
Ugh. But... And Yarick. Don't forget Yarick.
And Yarick. Here for Yarick.
But yeah, that's the humorous thing. If I want to, well, I could go over the state of certain things I've changed that I like in 40K. You ready to hear something controversial?
Maybe?
I'm actually now a fan of the Lion in 40K.
Oh, you like another Space Marine boy. Oh, wow.
The
Okay.
Lion. I'm shocked you just didn't go, wait, what?
Just the Primarch himself?
Yeah, because he went from being a absolute dipshit in the 30K to actually being wow, that was a dipshit. Now I got to fix everything.
Yeah,
Hang on a minute.
Petravo, have these weapons? Just vote for me, okay?
Time to quit acting like a fool and time to act like I'm supposed to be a knight. Like, did I ever tell you? Spoiler alerts, if nobody's ever listened to or read the book Lion, Son of the Forest.
Do you know the IRL lore to the lion? Like the Lion King?
The Lion King?
I don't know. I'm asking Ash.
Oh dear God, I'm afraid to ask. Is this going to be one of those weird ones, Ash?
Supposed to be like after King Arthur or something?
Well, that was the joke. His sword was known at. He grew up on the world of Caliban.
Don't tell
Caliban
me his sword's name is Excalibur, for the love of fucking God.
No, there's a different pair of sword that's actually Excalibur. Anyway,
Oh God.
but no, Caliban was the original sword of King Arthur. And Lionel Johnson grew up on what world, Kyle?
Are you serious? That's where this is coming from?
That's the name of the world comes from Caliban. Caliban being the original sword of King Arthur, the sword of assured destruction.
Oh God.
While Lionel Johnson, he was a Victorian poet who wrote a poem called "The Dark Age of Being Gay" about but living in denial because there's. Are you fucking serious?
Because of his face.
Horse shit. Hang on a minute.
Oh, we're fact checking, boys. That's funny though. And now it has gotten quiet as Bob focuses in his library.
Oh dear God, that's a real thing. He wasn't just making that shit up. I don't know if that's the inspiration, but the poem works. The poem exists.
It's real.
Oh dear God, it is. It is an allegory for being gay in the Catholic Church.
Well, Armageddon lied to you.
Ash, I apologize for doubting you.
Google it. Dark Angels equals closeted gays. Oh boy. That was so is that where the term Dark Angels come from and why they're all secretive? Did GW really hit this horse that hard?
No, because I'm about to go into some real deep fucking lore, like first, second edition shit.
Oh, we're doing a deep dive here?
The Dark Angels weren't originally based off Arthurian legend. They were Native American.
Really?
The Raven Wing, the Death Wing. Does
So
that sound very
That's
European
why they
to
have
you?
the wings going?
Yes, the wings of an eagle. Basically, Caliban. I want to say, Volric does a good breakdown of the original lore, but basically, the original Dark Angels were based more off Native American traditions than the Arthurian legends.
Okay.
Which I thought that would have been cool, but we eventually got another chapter that was kind of Native American-ish. We're not going to talk about how the Rainbow Warriors have a fuck up in their gene seed that basically makes them space Samoans.
Space Samoans?
Well, you know the joke about Samoan people being freakishly strong.
Sure.
Well, imagine that, but now amp that up to a space marine.
Oh, so super space marine.
They're basically space Hawaiians.
All right then.
In denial and armor. Oh, Ash. But I will say, in the God, what they called those series of books, the ones where Lionel Johnson fights Angron, the fight was incredibly well done in that. It wasn't like Angron was this dwarf, if you know that term, Kyle.
Yeah.
Angron was a scary fucking threat. And the Lion was having to pull every trick in the fucking book out to stay on top of it. Hello, Benjamin.
Benjamin 57. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Oh, that is a. I thought there was an N. I thought there was an N in the middle, not an M.
Hey, at least you didn't say ragagoo, okay?
Ragagoo!
You're one step in the right direction.
Well, that was me having a stonk. This was me mistaking an M for an N.
All I know is that was hilarious, though.
That was fucking pretty funny.
We have that clipped somewhere. Somebody clipped it. It was great. Benjamin what?
Had some good 57.
AM 57.
Columbia. But yeah. All I can say is, Kyle, any questions for you? Anything you'd like to discuss?
I don't really have
no.
much. I don't know much about the whole craft world Eldar and everything Eldar-esque. I do like the aesthetic and like the look and like the play of what I've seen of the Drukhari though. But
Oh, you mean the elves that just didn't stop saying, or stop doing the sadistic crap that caused the fall?
I got like the one of the witches here. Painted that one. I got a whole kill team to do and I haven't done them. Anything you want to discuss? Yarick is the answer. Say Yarick. Oh, the captain of the Yarick fan club strikes again.
Oh, any plans for Thanksgiving, Kyle?
Yes, shooting Bambi.
Going down to the homeland.
Yeah, I'll be leaving for Pennsylvania Wednesday morning. No, sorry, Thursday morning. I'm off, so I'll be driving to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
I'll be
head down there, and I'll get everything ready and everything on Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I will be out in the woods. But it's still dark out, waiting for the sun to come up so I can do some deer hunting. And then Monday, if I don't get nothing, I'll hunt a little bit in the morning and head on back. So there's a good chance Monday there might not be a show, or I might be super late. We don't know yet. But our next show is episode 69. Nice. So we all know what's going to happen on that episode, and as funny as it is to be episode 69, the topic is not going to be funny at all.
And the best part of this, look what popped up in the meme corner, Kyle. Concern.
Concern. Perfect timing, Gilliman.
He always has perfect timing.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
know
renovated body pillow.
I will literally. I shit you not. I will next time I get a Gilliman model, Kyle, you gotta buy a tiny pillow and you gotta make that.
Make the Ukraine body pillow on it.
I gotta have that meme simply for when I use it to beat the shit out of an enemy tank. That's gonna say is that Gilman beat it to death with a pillow.
That is funny.
Well, actually, there is one thing I can discuss because I just found out technically how many Space Marines Gilman has roaming about now. You know how Gilman woke up a shitload of Space Marines for his Indomitus Crusade?
I don't know too much about the Indomitus Crusade. I did read the book Indomitus though. Which is
Well,
too.
let's just put it this way, Kyle. After reinforcing all the wounded squads and that, how many thousands of Marines do you think he had?
I'm assuming he's got to have quite a bit now, right? Because he's trying to rebuild the Imperium. Lord
Just-
right, bippity boppity boo. I like titties and so do you.
You're goddamn right.
Episode 69, baby. Slanesh for episode 69. It's the only time a lack of Yark is acceptable. Well, Ash and Lord Right, you are correct. That will be our episode 69. We will be discussing a lot of Slaneshi things. Oh, God. And aren't we all excited for that?
So, as I was saying, Kyle, just take a rough guess, how many thousand Space Marines do you think Gilman just has roaming about?
Well, is he following his Codex book or not? Because he was supposed to have so many with the Codex thing.
Well, that's a joke about unnumbered sons. They're unnumbered.
Oh, is that what it is? They don't count?
They don't count, but how many do you think he has with him?
Just him himself?
Yep, with his battle fleet.
I had no idea. He's got a big ass fucking blueberry garden though, so I'm assuming it's got to be a high number.
Just throw a number. I want to see if you get close.
Let's say like 100,000
You're off by a magnitude of 5.
by 5.
By 5.
Like times 5 or
By
just-
times 5.
Oh, okay
Kyle.
then. All right.
Gilman
well,
has
that's a lot.
500,000 fucking Space Marines. After reinforcing all the other chapters that are broken down, reforming all the lost ones, literally going into this fight against Abaddon, the Tyranids, Necrons, everybody, he's bringing 500,000 Space Marines.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a lot.
And
Wait,
even
the sex?
Coma
and, yeah, Benjamin, I have no idea what you're saying.
I barely speak English. I barely speak good English. I can't speak. I want to say that's Spanish.
Like,
That might be
Greenleaf.
Portuguese.
Oh, Greenleaf's here. Hi, Greenleaf. How are you doing?
Why are you
These
so
guys
sad?
again.
And the quote call, Kyle, that's just what I have awake. I have several thousand more volts sealed away.
Jesus, that's nuts.
I'm sorry, fucking what call?
Call has them asleep in like, wait, like they're being made? Like what?
No, because he's only unleashed 9 gene lines.
Okay.
That leaves the other 11, Kyle.
Alrighty then.
Meaning there's still another 9 legions worth of space marines just sitting somewhere going, I'm going to ruin somebody's day.
Yeah, Ka! A bunch of young punks. I don't feel young. I feel
Well.
cheated.
What is this youth you speak of?
My body hurts too much to be young.
I got out of school and I got introduced to taxes. I don't feel young.
I worked while in school. Oh,
Oh, fuck me.
so many blood letters.
You gotta pick up the pace of finishing those. You can probably want them by the end of the year.
Yeah, I know, right? I was supposed to have these done like a month or two ago. Yeah, well, that didn't happen.
Oh. Ay. What other news has been released?
Well, I can tell you what. Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
Blood
for the blood god! Well, they got like 3 new Necron models come out and
Yep,
a
I saw
Night
those.
Lord's kill team. So I'm like, there goes my wallet.
As I just showed in the Discord.
It gone. It just where'd it go? It vanished on its own. And then I'm gonna have more plastic upon my plastic.
And then we gotta fix your computer finally.
Yes, computer, I'm getting that fixed. Space Marine scream.
Which, dear listener, would you like to know what that was like for us? Just to embarrass our dear Necron here?
What's that now? What?
Oh, I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of you.
Okay. Oh,
How
you're
mu-
talking about my computer?
You mean your dust trap?
Hey, I didn't have cats until recently, so I forgot all about having to clean that thing, okay?
He goes, I don't understand why my computer's overheating, guys. He sends me and a few in the robot.
I had
Pictures.
2 Magoses and a Space Marine come over.
And the Space Marine immediately looked at and saw an issue with the temperature gauge reading 731 fucking degrees Fahrenheit. It went, something's not right. Look at the poor thing. It has a dust layer thick enough to block bolter fire.
Ah, fake news.
Fake news, my ass.
And to be
We
fair,
did-
I had no idea there was a fan down there.
Yes, he had a fan sucking
Dust
air.
buddies. No. It
To a
wasn't that
carpet.
bad. It wasn't that bad.
Yes, he clearly was not burning the incense daily like he's supposed to.
I wasn't using the sacred oils and praying the prayers. Oh
You were
God!
not-
Oh God! Who was it that did that? Oh God! What was it? It had me laughing so hard. Oh, we were playing Wrath and Glory.
It's not funny anymore.
Well, besides that, it was Alan that got me good because Alan has a character in there. His name is Tark. He's a mechanicus. So he's always oils and prayers and stuff. And we had a joke that one of the submarines in there was an old World War II sub that didn't have all the Vox and all that stuff. And good old Captain Willie was just starting it up basic analog style, and he freaked out. He goes, "Oh my God, he's raw dogging it. He's not doing the sacred oils." And I cracked up so hard when I heard that. He's raw dogging it.
And there's a
He's
clip.
not saying the sacred prayers.
There's a clip.
Oh my God, I love that Wrath and Glory so much. Playing just that RPG 40K is so good.
Well, one of these days we're gonna have to stream that. Just us fucking around on that.
If we ever get the chance to stream a session, I think that would be hilarious. That'd be awesome.
Emperor, it's not funny anymore. You made me
Leroy.
stop. You made me stop drinking, and then you start throwing all this shit at me.
Yes, Leroy, who is a meme character who actually was
Somehow
came to
got a
life
more.
through this show, became a playable character that Bob runs during the 40K series we do.
And that somehow got a more developed backstory than everybody else. All stemming from goddamn Space Spiders.
All from the Space Spiders clip.
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
Oh, it's funny. I enjoyed it so much. Oh man, good times. Good times.
And all I can say, dear listener, is we have two modes when we play this. Either we operate as a well or coordinated, deadly black ops squad capable of almost any operation, or as bumbling group of idiots who barely can hold their tie their shoes. There is
Yeah.
no in between.
There is no medium. You guys either fuck it up royally, or you guys do so well you can be SEAL Team 6, no problem in 40K.
It's confusing to me too. First mission. Oh, we got to take out an entire house worth of guys. Just silently stalks in, slits some throats, tactical breach a door, kill everybody in the room, leave. Next session, we try to ambush somebody. We slipped off a roof. One guy misfired his gun. I tripped on air. Two modes. Zero Dark 30 or Simple Bob. That's it.
Yeah, either Zero Dark 30 or Borrow Trauma.
That's another one we got to stream again.
Yes,
Somebody
now that
is
we got
supposed-
the now that they got the more 40K aspect of Borrow Trauma, the 40K mod has been well done now. I would definitely suggest that we try that.
I do believe he
stream that
crashed.
one more time. What? Wait, you talk about like you're
Did he
not talking.
blink?
I'm still here. Right? What? Bob, don't be fuck with me now. Is the stream dead or not?
Kyle?
Bob, don't do this
Kyle,
to
are
me.
you there?
Bob, don't do this to me, Bob.
there you are. It looked all silent. I'm like, Kyle? Also, Ash, what are you trying to say that's getting blinked out?
Naughty words. Everyone
That's
knows you're not
fair.
allowed to swear in Warhammer. That's why they say frack. I clipped it. Oh, are you trying to put the link up of the clip? Is that what you're trying to do?
Ah. And no, Kyle, there are some cussing in that.
If you can't put the clip in the chat here on Twitch, you can throw it up in the Discord if you like. We have the video clip section.
Which needs some new material.
Yeah, I think the last thing on there is when we played Lethal Company. We played some Lethal Company. We had a lot of fun with that. I would like to do some more Lethal Company.
Speaking of which,
But I have
that-
2 videos of it right now that are edited and everything and on there. I put them in the video clip section if anybody wants to check out our YouTube and see those.
Which
Yes,
next
we
time-
do have a YouTube channel, shameless plug. I never plug it because it's basically just a replay of all our streams and maybe 1 or 2 little video game things we do, but not a lot. It does not get any love, and I don't expect it to. I basically use it to say my backlog of episodes.
But speaking of which, Kyle, I have found a workaround with the mod. So if we want to get everybody together to play this fucking game all in one lobby, we could.
We can have more than 4 people?
I can get us up to 12.
Damn.
You want to know how that goes? Poorly. Ugh.
Nice.
But yeah, Lethal Company. It's not mud, it's quicksand, Kyle.
Yeah, I found that out. It's quicksand.
And by far, my favorite is Eclipse equals certain death.
Yeah, we found that out. Do not land on an Eclipse planet. Not a
I
good
immediately
idea.
got eaten.
And then I did right after.
You just hear me wheezing.
And I love at the end of the fucking quicksand clip. I'm just like, this game fucking sucks. Oh, it's so good. When we say lethal, man, I'll tell you what, they sure as shit mean it. Oh, shit. Why is
Ugh.
put his handle right there?
But Kyle, I do believe that is all we got for the day.
Yeah, we were trying to stretch it out a little bit.
Just
Try our
talking about our
best.
plans for the weekend, for the long weekend, for us Americans at least. I'm not sure Thanksgiving is celebrated elsewhere in the world.
I think there is. I think they do Thanksgiving different ways, but you know, obviously with us it was about the pilgrims and stuff, and blah blah blah. But I believe there is like a Canadian Thanksgiving, but I think it's like a different time. I think it already happened.
Yeah, I
But-
want to say it happens in October, but
Eh, it's in
Either
the
way-
Discord. Can I
Wait.
share it?
probably not.
I don't know. I'm gonna try. There you go, Ash. That was clipped by Ash. I was able to do it. I know, like, mods and that should be able to, so. You do realize if... I was just sitting there thinking, like, we have only, like, what? Us and, like, we have 2 mods at the moment. And,
Yes.
the one, like, will randomly hop in every once in a while, tell you know, just shit talk us for a second, and then, like, not show up again.
Leaves.
And then just leaves.
But
I can imagine Ash, like, it's saying, like, anybody says bad, anything wrong about Yark, they're just get the ban hammer.
banned, silenced.
Be gone!
But
Oh,
from us here at the Art of Lore Show, I'd like to wish you, ladies and gentlemen, a long, happy weekend.
you mean it's not a standing rule already? I
And
will
may
not
you have-
lie though, when like I first got into the whole 40k and learned about Commissars, Commissar Yark was the first one I heard about, and like I heard about this man, this Commissar who like orcs were afraid of him, couldn't kill him because you know they believed him to be like he couldn't die because of the orcs didn't think he could, and then he had a power claw that he could use because the orcs thought so, and like he had the eye, the laser eye and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck, wacky shenanigan shit is this?
Have we ever discussed Obi-Wan Sherlock Caruso with you, Kyle?
It has been mentioned,
Mhm.
but
Or
not
why-
fully spoken.
or why I say that GW has no right to criticize anybody for pandering or copying shit.
Yeah, GW and their copyright high horse where they got all their shit.
But you know, I know who my first introduction to the commissariat was, Kyle?
I'm gonna go with Kane.
It wasn't. It was Gaunt.
Oh, Gaunt. I like Gaunt
You know.
too.
The exact opposite of Kane.
Yeah, I read the Gaunt Ghost, the first one, and I really did enjoy that book. I like
Gaunt?
Gaunt. I like Yarick. I like a lot of the big head commissars. They're badass. They ain't running around in no power suit and doing all this shit, and they're still fucking kicking ass.
The Inspector, not Gaunt. Oh, the Inquisitor. You mean Ash? Yes, Sherlock, Obi-Wan Sherlock Caruso.
He needs to get an episode in the future.
There's not enough to do an episode on. I mean, we could do an episode on Wacky Warhammer. No, we couldn't. No, we can't. No, we fucking cannot.
Why?
I'll give you 3 guesses, Kyle.
Is there a certain character we shouldn't talk about?
There's a lot of old characters that are horribly fucking terrible.
Well, let's not do like the blatant racist stuff that
There's,
you know,
like,
GW
2
did
others.
back in the days.
There's 2.
Does it really cut it down that bad?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. Well then, yeah. Maybe. Okay. Maybe on a mini topic Monday we could like throw him in there or something.
GW used to be fucking horrible. We've already slightly discussed the Pygmies.
Oh God, I remember us doing that. Yeah, we can't do that no more.
No, I'm shocked.
We were pre what do you call it, affiliates then. Let's not do that. And nobody, do not go back in our backlog and find that episode. Thank you.
Yeah, Bob had a rant about GW being assholes because it ended one of his favorite series.
Yeah, Bob got really mad and started pointing out all the shit that GW did back in the day. And let's not bring that back up to the surface.
Yeah, let's put it this way: don't interrupt Bob's entertainment, especially something like TTS. Leave it at a cliffhanger, you bastard fucks.
Yeah, Bob got really angsty.
Can you blame me?
No, not really, because I really loved Warhams. I really wish Warhams was still going on.
But we're losing people, Kyle, so I think we should cut it here.
Well, that was the end of my brass. I wanted to get all my brass done on these bloodletters. I mean, I didn't get the blood crushers, but yes, you can. Colonel Schaefer needs an episode. Who's that?
Colonel... Oh, Schaefer. I know Schaefer.
Maybe part of the mini topic Monday with your Obi-Wan?
Nope.
Oh,
He would
no?
have if it's the Colonel Schaefer I remember... Yes, Colonel fucking Schaefer of the 13th Penal Legion.
Oh,
Known
Penal
simply
Legion?
known as the last fucking Chancers.
Oh. Well, now. Oh. Well. Okay, while I blow everybody's ears out because I forgot I was too close to my mic. This
But yeah.
has been the Art of Lore show. I guess we're going to call it here for tonight. I regret not buying them with every fiber of my being. Ooh, I guess that was an older series that come out a while ago.
Yeah, here, I'll put a shameless plug, a picture.
Roll a picture up.
The old model. He's based off of... You ever heard the guy who... The movie... You ever seen the movie The Dirty Dozen?
I don't think so, no.
Great movie. You should go watch it. I'm not even going to go further. But he's based off their commander. That's the old model. It looks wonky.
What is that? It's so tiny.
That's the old guard models.
God, I have to blow it up. I can't see it. Is it supposed to be a cigar in his mouth?
Yes.
Okay. It's so hard to see. Oh. Oh, my neck. Ow. Oh,
But yeah.
wow.
Yes, in the future, Ash, I will have to do an entire episode on the 13th Penal Legion.
I'll have to learn about this now because I don't know.
I'll have to discuss a little bit of penal legions and how one gets sent and what happens when one goes to a penal legion.
Yeah, so we'll do like a Penal Legion episode. We haven't done that yet, but not next episode, because next episode is episode 69, and we know what's going to happen there.
Nice.
Nice, but also
Nice.
not nice.
Not nice.
We're going to have an 18 plus on that one. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. This has been the Art of Lore Show. I hope you all have a good day. Hope to see you in the next one. Join our Discord, send us a follow. Thanks for the follow, Benjamin. I didn't see it pop up, but I saw it in the events. So thank you for the follow. We're only we're like what 1900 away for War of the Beast. So yeah.
Yes.
But I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you all have a good day, and we're gonna send you over to Sir Davicus, who's working on a new project. Finally got the orc war wagon done, battle wagon thing. Yes. All right. I'm running out of time. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope to catch you in the next one.
And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Peace.